The 5th annual Detra Rainey Stop the Violence Domestic Violence Awareness event is coming up, and I have the right person here to share with us that information, Kristen Rainey. Welcome back to Bounce Around Charleston.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Kristen, tell the audience again how we got to this point where you are promoting this Stop the Violence Domestic Violence event.
The way we got to this point was Saturday would be 11 years, but 11 years ago I lost my mom and my 4 siblings to domestic violence. They were murdered by my mom's husband in the Ferndale community in North Charleston. And from that, I did an event in the honor of obviously my family and my mother, named it after my mother, to bring about domestic violence awareness and to stop it from happening to anybody else's family.
Okay, so what are some of the things that you do throughout the year to help promote this?
Throughout the year, I mean, obviously, you know, through our organization, we do victim assistance, but our main priority is proactive education. So we go into high schools, summer camps, and K through 12, and we teach kids about bullying, power and control, and we also teach them about dating and domestic violence to give them those signs that they need to determine healthy and unhealthy relationships.
Okay, and this event is being hosted by MAD, Men Against Domestic Violence.
Yes, sir.
How did you come up with that name?
Simply, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you know the history of South Carolina. I mean, currently we're ranked 5th in the nation for men killing women. And if you're truly going to change the culture and change those numbers, you have to address it by the issue, which is us, men taking our responsibility for our role in it. I mean, women have been, you know, fighting this battle for a long time, but until we become a part of the conversation, we're never going to make true change.
Now, this is the 5th annual, so tell us about the other events that you have hosted. How was that?
I mean, the other events have gone well. I mean, majority of things that we do, like I said, we go into high schools, middle schools, and we do different events throughout the state, not just, you know, in the local area, but we go throughout the state and host different events. And we try to engage people where they want to be, whether that be church, whether that be their community centers. You know, any place where they feel comfortable and they welcome us, we'll be there to teach. So
when you go into the schools, are there particular topics that you deal with?
Just depending on the grade level, because everything that we teach is age appropriate. So we don't teach, you know, kindergartners about dating or domestic violence because they can't, you know, create that concept in their mind yet. So what we do is we teach them about bullying and power and control. We teach them about friendships and those type of relationships, on how to treat each other, how to treat other people. So when they get into middle school and high school is when we start talking about dating and domestic violence, where there is a big issue that, you know, we really don't talk about. Because 1 in 3 teens are a victim of, you know, dating abuse, and so we find that important to engage.
So when you go to your events, have you ever been approached by a young person that have walked up to you and said, "I've been a part of that"?
Yes, I've gotten young people talk to me about obviously how much they enjoy my program, and I've had young people come to me with their personal testimonies about dating abuse that they've been through. And sometimes they don't even know they're in those situations because they don't know the signs. They don't know, outside of physical abuse, they don't know what dating and domestic violence really is.
Okay, the 5th annual Detra Rainey Stop the Violence, Save a Life Domestic Violence Awareness event, hosted by MAD, Men Against Domestic Violence. Event Saturday, September 30th, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Sam's Club, 4920 Central Point Drive, North Charleston. You'll have free food and live music, performances by Black Diamond Band, and more. And Kristen Rainey, we thank you for being here on Bounce Around Charleston, and we're hoping that you have a successful event.
Yes, sir. Thank you again.
Okay, don't forget, it's September 30th. Coming up next, the Medi Community Resource Center fundraiser, Arting with Hip Hop. And they've got a special guest that we're going to tell you about right after this.